What's up? What's up, everybody? This is Jose Trujillo, world's greatest living artist. World's greatest living artist. What's up, everyone? My name's Jose Trujillo. I am the world's greatest living artist. World's greatest living artist. Yeah. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Mucho fantastic. This is a little reminder. For you guys to, hey, you know what? Let's go and do a little bit more, guys. Here's an insight. Whatever you do, whether you do a lot or you do a little, you will come short. You will come off short. Whether you do a lot or you do a little, you will come off short. Okay? It's a little reminder, guys. I know that I've been chanting this thing, but you know what? It's worth saying. If it's worth saying once, baby, it's worth saying again. You will come off short whether you do a little bit or you do a lot of it. There is no way around it. Why? Simple. Whatever we do, we get trapped into thinking that there's no more we can do. This is why coaches are so important. This is why this sort of deal is so important. Because in sports, right? If you're a weightlifter, if you're a swimmer, if you have a coach, that coach is going to crack you and it's going to tell you, look, no, you have more juice than you think you have. They're not just going to try to train you and perfect your style. They're going to push you to get more done. One of the things that many of us fail to look at is not that someone does something so well, whatever they're good at, whatever they're great at. It's not necessarily that they just do something well. It's that they do something more than other people. It's that they're able to do it more than other people, right? They're not just doing it well, they do more of it. And so that has opened me up personally, and my experience as an artist, it has opened me up to a whole other way of looking at things, to a whole other view that I never even thought it was possible. You know, never even thought it was possible. To a whole other experience. And so I'm inviting you, while sipping my coffee, to make an audit of yourself. Look at what you're doing and ask yourself, hey, can I do more here? Can I do more? Can I stretch myself? Can I go beyond what I normally do? Can I go beyond my comfort level? Can I paint more? Can I express more? Can I create more listings? Can I share my work more? Can I go beyond what I'm doing? And if so, what is the price? I promise you, it's the same price. It is exactly the same price. It is the same price. Going after creating artwork every now and then, to creating artwork every day, to then creating artwork every day in a manner that creates such consistency that starts paying you, it's the same. You're trading the same energy. It's the same energy. You're just more focused, but it's the same energy. You're not working more. There's no such thing as working more, right? Everybody has 24 hours. Whatever you put in those, 8 hours of your day, or whatever, maybe you work 2 shifts, whatever it is, whatever you put in those 8 hours of your day, it's no different, guys. It's no different than someone else putting 8 hours and getting, twice as much or whatever. It's no different. It's just that they come out of their comfort zone. Your comfort zone is the thing that's going to be slapping you around. It's our comfort levels that prevent us from moving to the next step in our lives. It's our comfort levels that keep us small, and they contract us. That's really what's happening. They contract us. So it's not expansive, in other words. So you need to be looking for what's the next thing. What's the next thing? What is going to be something that is going to expand me? And as one of my mentors says, if your goals aren't big enough, you ain't gonna want to go get them. If they're not big enough, right? There's not enough motivation. There's not enough enthusiasm to go after something that is not big enough. Why would you? Why would anyone go after something that's not big enough? There is no payoff. There is no payoff in something that is not big enough. There just isn't. There's simply no payoff. There's not a big enough challenge, right? So I'm inviting you, if you're an artist, I'm inviting you to audit yourself, to look at yourself and say, where can I give more? Where can I put more input? You know, if you're a salesperson, you're making 20, 30, 50 phone calls a day. Can you make 100? Can you make 100 phone calls a day? Like that. That will ensure, this is what most coaches won't even tell you, and they actually charge you to tell you this. Double the amount of work you're doing. Most people are like, oh my God, I can't do it. There's no way. Of course there's a way. There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I can't double the amount of work that I'm doing. Of course you can. You're just choosing not to. You're just choosing not to. There's ways to do it. There's where there is the enthusiasm, right? Where there's that you're looking at your goals and you're like, fuck, man, these are some mighty goals. Your creativity is going to start following it. You're going to start getting you're going to start getting all of this creativity and be like, oh my God, here's how I can do it. Here's how I can show up to that goal. Here's how I can make that happen. Another one of the quotes from one of my favorite mentors, Grant Cardone is one of my favorite mentors. He doesn't know he's one of my mentors. He says, creativity follows commitment. Right? You first have to be you first have to be committed to then be creative. Creativity follows commitment. No commitment, no creativity. And in order for there to be a commitment, you need to have a big enough, juicy goal. Otherwise, you're not going to want to commit. Who wants to commit to something small? Imagine if someone says, look, you're going to get married here, like commitment, something like a marriage, right? A partnership. You're going to go into this partnership. It's going to kind of suck. They're going to kind of let go of the passion. They're not really going to be into you after a while. They're not, on and on and on. They're going to start, I don't know, slapping you around. And like, who the fuck wants to commit to that? Nobody would, right? Nobody would want to commit to that. It's not a big, juicy enough goal. But if someone says, look, this is what's going to happen. This is great. You're going to have experiences. Your life is going to get so much richer. You're going to have kids, or you're going to have this, or you're going to, it's going to enrich your life in all of these ways, and then some. Who wouldn't want to commit to that? Man, I'd sign me up for that. Sign me up twice. I want to make sure my name's there. Same thing with your career, right? Same thing with your career. It's the same exact thing in your career. If you're going to go and work in your career, you're going to work at something, anything that you want to accomplish, and things aren't working for you, it's not because you're lazy. It's not because things don't work. It's because the goal is not big enough, guys. It's not juicy. I'm probably the only artist preaching this. The goal is not juicy enough. So there is no payoff, no commitment, no fucking creativity. Boom, there it is. There it is. The goal is not big enough. Okay? The goal is not big enough. You do not have commitment. Why get committed to something that has no payoff? Nobody commits to something that has no payoff. Who would want to? Nobody. Hey, look, you come to work here, you know, you're gonna get paid a couple of bucks. There's really no room for growth. You can't make advancements. You know, you can't make like extra income on the sides. There's really, I mean, this is all you're gonna get paid. Whether you do the job right or not, that's what you're gonna get paid. Dude, who wants to commit to that? You're gonna be like, all right, cool, yeah, whatever. As soon as the new thing comes around, I'm gonna jump into the new thing because why would I commit to something that's not paying me? Why would I? Why would I commit to something that doesn't pay? In another example, here's a job, here's a career, not a job, right? It looks like a job, but it's really a career because you can move up. There's upward mobility, right? The more people you sign on to this gig, the more you're going to get paid, and on and on and on and on. And you're basically your own boss. You decide how much you want to get paid. And these are some examples of some people that are winning at this. And this is how much they're getting paid. And then you see the payoff, and then you're like, oh, shit. I can commit to that. Right? I want to commit to that. Who wouldn't want to commit to something that has that type of payoff? Then once you commit to it, to something, because it's a huge challenge, right? You're committing to something big, so it's a challenge. It's a challenge. It's not going to come easy. It's a challenge. But that's where your creativity will come. You don't even have to try to be creative. You will naturally be creative. That's the funny thing. You will naturally be creative because you will rise. You will stand to the challenge. You will rise to the challenge. So all your creative juices are going to come out. Ain't that something? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that something? That you don't become creative, you become committed first. Ain't that crazy? So number one, get a big enough challenge. Number two, commit to it. Okay? But it's got to be a big challenge. It can't be like some bullshit challenge of, yeah, I got to meet quota today. Don't meet quota. Fuck quota. Nobody knows your quota. Go beyond quota. Get a big enough, a juicy challenge. A stupid challenge, right? Something stupid. Something that you're like, dude, that's stupid. I don't even know how I'm going to get that done. Don't worry about it. Commit to it. Okay? Commit to something worthy. Something worth your attention and your energy. And then your creativity is going to flourish from that. And that's how we get shit done. The challenge has to be stupid. It can't be like, well, I got to pay my bills. No, it can't be that because it ain't going to work. Trust me, I know that. I've tried that. It doesn't work that way. It's like someone who's trying to quit a vice, right? I'm going to quit smoking because, it's the wrong thing to do. I know I need to do the right thing. No, dude, you quit smoking because of a real something big, a motive big enough. Maybe you have a newborn at home. Maybe you something big enough. Maybe your life is in danger. Maybe and it's not really so much that you care about your life being in danger, but you care so much about your children or your wife or your spouse or whatever, your partner, whatever, right? You care so much about this other person or this thing that you're like, you know what, fuck that. I'm going to stop smoking. I'm just not going to smoke anymore. It's not for me. It's for this person. The motive is big enough. Right? The motive is big enough. It's the same thing with your art career. If the motive is big enough, if you're like, you know what, dude, I'm tired of making $2-3. I'm tired of making just a few $100 a month selling my artwork. I need a big enough motive. And then you're going to start getting creative. That's where it comes from. My name's Jose Trujillo. I'm an artist, baby. I invite you to challenge yourself and get out of your own comfort zone. If you think that maybe I'm a person that can help you, let me know. I'm offering coaching, and I'll do a free 15-minute phone call with you to determine whether I'm the person that can help you or not. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I can't help you. Maybe I'm not, the right person. If I'm not, I'll definitely let you know. But if I am, I will too. I hope that's fair. And I think that's fair. And if you want to go into coaching with me, it's $300 an hour. We really don't need more than an hour to come up and strategize a plan and come up with something that is going to create forward momentum and movement for you in your career, in your artist career. Why do I think that I'm capable of this? Because I'm doing it for myself, and it's working. It's been working. And I think I can help others. All right? So thank you so much, guys. Take care. Appreciate it. Peace.